Hey, good evening, everyone, and welcome. So, if you have read the messages on the group, the projects on the group, please just leave a thumbs up. Let me see if you have read the messages. The 5 projects. Okay, so I get a good number of people saying they have read the messages, and I'll start from: do we understand the projects? Do we have difficulties with what? Let's start with questions and answer. This is supposed to not be too long. Let's start with Q&A. Are we there? Only seeing thumbs up. Okay, okay, yes, Melvis.
Good evening, sir. So please, I wish to ask, is it possible someone from the list of projects you sent to the group, someone choose the project they want to work on?
Okay, very good question. That would have been the ideal case, but then it's some projects may end up having so many people, so we will spread the participants per project. So you will be assigned to your project, and each project will have the mentors. So there are 5 mentors, 5 projects. So you will be assigned to a particular project which you have to execute that project. So for now, it's not it's not optional. You don't choose the project. The project is assigned. You're assigned to a group, and the group has a project.
Okay, sir, thank you.
Thank you. Any other questions? Yes, Carl.
So when you say a group, does it mean you are working as a group?
Okay. Good question. Um, you are not working as a group. You are working as an individual. So they are about the each group. For example, each group has between 5 to 10 participants, and each person is executing the project in their own way. So it's not group work, right? It's not you're doing it as a group. You're taking the project and executing it yourself the way you want to execute it, definitely with the help of your mentor. So it's not like 2 people group and do the project, 2 people group and do the project. No, it is just that if there are 10 of you in that group, we want to see 10 different implementations of that same project, and then we're going to choose the ones that are going to make it to the demo day, because every person cannot be at the demo day. Yes, Dione. Carl, do you understand? Is it clear?
Yes, thanks a lot.
Okay, cool.
Good evening, sir.
Yes, good evening.
Sir, from the projects that are in the group, all the
Yes,
various projects have different problems to solve.
exactly.
And we made a statement that if 10 people are assigned the same project, let's say, for example, the Malingo project, all of those 10 people are supposed to have different solutions. But is it that we will be given different use cases for the project, or how? Because the problem statement is the same for everybody.
Very, very good. So it's like they give you the same question in the exam, and then you answer it in different ways. But this is the beautiful thing: there is no wrong answer to each question, there is no wrong implementation to the project. So think about it like this is the problem, right? And they have told you that you should build the app. For example, we take the first case for Malingo, where you are supposed to build an app that, or a website that people can do things together. You can go on a stroll, you can travel together. Now you decide the color combination that you're going to use. You are going to decide if you want to use Tailwind or Bootstrap. You will decide if you want to design it and put a nav bar, if you want to put a footer, if you want to put these pages. But the APIs are going to be provided to you by your mentors. Are you following me? So the design, the implementation, the way you want it to look and feel, the way you want it to flow from one page to another, if you want to put some nice animations there, it is now left for you. So it's your implementation of that particular solution. Is that clear, Johnny?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Great, thank you. And just to note, this is not going to be a mobile app, so all of it is going to be on web, right? Because not everybody's computer is usually strong enough for mobile. So what we're going to be doing is all of the projects you're going to be executing for web, right? It's going to be for web. But this it doesn't mean that you cannot implement it for mobile. But the thing is, when you do this for web, you are still going to learn the same concept that you're going to implement on mobile. So this is going to be web, and it has to be highly responsive. So consider this, it should be mobile first approach. What is mobile first approach? Mobile first approach means that you are building it knowing that people are going to be accessing your websites from the mobile phone. So when you're building your website, it should be first of all for the mobile screen. Are we together? Yeah, so you're building it first of all for the mobile screen, and when they increase it now, you can have it now for the web screen. So it's a web app, right? But it's mobile first approach. So I'll send you people some links, or maybe Cyril will send you people some links about mobile first approach once we onboard you people into the Slack channel. Yes, Atemken.
Okay, sir. Okay, please, I wish to ask. So let's say you're in your final year and you people are working on final year projects and assigned final year projects, you are also assigned design projects by your lecturers in groups to work on. Then is it possible, let's say you've not started with your final year project, is it possible for you to take the final year project assigned to you by your lecturer and work on it here? Because the workload will be kind of too much. I don't know if you understand.
Unfortunately, we won't be able to have that because it means that you'll be alone, and the mentor will have to be doing extra work. And remember, this is a lot more work for the mentors. One mentor having to work with 10 students already, it's quite a lot. Now if you have to do your project as a different project, then it will be very hard. So that will not be
Okay.
possible.
Okay, sir.
Yes, any other questions? Please feel free. This is the point where you ask your questions. That's the idea of this meeting after reading all of that. Okay, maybe I ask my question. Are the projects exciting enough for you people? Okay, I see good thumbs up. So it means that we are in a good direction. Okay, if there are no questions, yes, especially the Malingo project. Okay. Ferdinand Fernandez, please go ahead.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Yes, Fernandez, good evening.
Um, with respect to the mentors whom are going to be assigned to us, now, in case we are done with our projects, will those mentors still be accessible to us for in case we have personal needs or personal stuff we have to do? Will those mentors still be readily available to us?
After that, you pay your mentors separately. Your mentors also
Okay,
have
sir.
work, right? So, but not necessarily pay them, but you have to have a negotiation with your mentors, because we cannot drag them so much after 2 months and then still have to drag them again. But after the period of time, the idea is you have built a relationship, right, with your mentors in a way that you can always ask them one or two questions in the long run, and it's not ending here. It's not ending at the React Native Bootcamp. So it's relationship building. Remember, like we said during the first day, it's you building relationship with people that can help you in the industry. So after this project has been completed, it will be left for your mentor to know if they even want to continue talking to you based on the way you interacted with them, based on the way you showed them how serious you were, based on the way you were able to communicate, respond to messages, deliver. Because it is going to be your mentor's biggest pride if a lot of you people in the group, you come for the demo day, and then the people are impressed by their work, and it's going to be like, yes, these people were coached by this particular mentor, and the mentor, he or she will feel proud, and then at that point they will know that, okay, yes, I can also provide support. You may not have money to give the mentor, right? But just the fact that you are able to make them know that you have the capacity to commit, to put in the time, to deliver, to respond to message, it means that you're serious. That is just enough way for you to convince your mentor that they can be able to continue mentoring you even after the boot camp. I don't know if you understand.
Yes, sir.
Great.
Thank you.
Clear. Thank you. So, but we don't have any control over whether the mentor continues with you after the boot camp, because we cannot strain them that much after, but because they have other things they are going to be doing.
Understood, sir.
Great. Thank you. Okay, in connection or continuation from that, we're going to add you people to the Slack channel for Tech Chantier, the Tech Chantier Slack channel. So when we add you to the Slack channel, we will have a general Slack channel that you'll be there specifically for this program. And then for each group, there will be a specific channel that you will be there. So there will be 6 channels. One channel is for the general for this bootcamp, and then the other channel will be your mentor and their mentees, right? The mentor and their mentees, the mentor and their mentees. So first of all, we'll send you the link on the WhatsApp group to join the Slack channel, and then for after joining the Slack channel, each person is going to be added to the specific channel with their mentor. When you join Slack, please put your real name, and best case upload your profile photo, because we want to see the faces. That's the easiest way we're going to put you in the right group. If you don't put your name, you're going to use some coded names, we may not put you in any group. So join the idea, we have to join the Slack channel this evening. You join the Slack channel, put in your real name, put in your real photo. From there, we'll be able to put you in the appropriate groups. That's the first thing. Are we clear on that? Cool. Second thing is, there's going to be weekly checks, right? There's going to be weekly checks where there'll be a form that will send, and you're going to provide feedback on how the process is going. Your mentors are going to be rating you, and it's the way they're rating you. They will not tell you how they're rating you. They'll only be sending that information to us, and the rating is going to be how performant are you, how much do you respond to messages. If they call for an online session, do you attend? If they have an online meeting, do you attend? If they say do this, do you do it? And all of this information, we're going to gather it and use our personal algorithm to determine if you are going to demo on the demo day. Remember, demo day is not just only for us. We're going to be inviting people from the industry. We're going to be inviting startups. We're going to be inviting other big developers who will come there and see the work that you're doing. We don't want people to come on the demo day and demo trash. We are not in for mediocrity. It doesn't mean that you have to have the most beautiful thing, but you need to be able to be responsive to your mentors. If the mentor says create a GitHub repository and send the link on the group, that's what you're supposed to do. If they say do this, you're supposed to do it like that. And the mentor is not coming to teach you again. Remember, we have already done 3 days teaching on physically and 5 online sessions. Now the mentor is coming there to give you support. You may say my code is not running because of this and this. The mentor will send you a link. And no private communication. Communication happens on your Slack channel. You don't send a mentor a DM, because if everybody has to send a mentor a DM, it will become extremely difficult for them. If you send them a DM, they will not reply to you. You have a problem, send it on the Slack channel. No DMing your mentors. They have so much work. You don't have to add it to them. Because also when you send them the message on the Slack channel, somebody may be facing that same problem. And once you send that problem, the mentor answers it. it will be beneficial to another person, right? So it's important, no DMing of your mentors. Everything goes on the Slack channel. If you feel like you're stuck in a particular place and you need maybe a session, you ask your mentor, and if they have time, they can call maybe a 1 hour online session, maybe in the morning, afternoon, evening, or at their convenience, and both at the convenience, right? So that is how it's supposed to go. I take it again. You're going to be added to the general Slack channel for this particular program. Then each group, each project will have a group where your mentor will be there and all of their mentees. Any question that you have, you put it there. The mentors are going to give you the all the necessary support. Maybe you're going to have a meeting with them to have an understanding. And nice thing is, all of them are in Boya. They are developers. They are tech science. So in case it gets very difficult in the thing that you want to do, you can always you can always book a time and then come to Tech Shanty and meet them physically. At least that one will help you go to have these mentors are not people from space, they are people from Tech Shanty. So you can always book a time, come there, have a session with them. But then it should be something that you both have agreed on with the mentor, and the mentor knows that you're coming. Yes, but then you come. Don't just wake up and pop up because they don't have only you to handle. I think that's the things I had plans for. Do we have any questions? Hello? Okay. Okay, so deliverable. The deliverable, okay. Abdul?
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Please, do we have a time frame for the project or?
Yes, between now and the end of February.
Okay, thank you.
Yes. So it's approximately 2 months. So it's not 1 month. 1 month will be too tight because we understand a lot of you are students. So 2 months is the time frame between now and end of February. We're thinking about demo day at end of February, but it may instead be the early first week of March, so that people have enough time to complete it. Any other questions? Yes, Carl.
On the demo day, will you be needing like a Sigma design or anything like that?
Okay, demo day, you are demoing the project that you have built. You may want to show your Figma design, but we will be more focused on did you complete what you have done, right? You may want to show that, okay, this is how I did it. I did my Figma design. This is how my Figma design looks like. But we want to see that this is it when you are going to, and every person is going to deploy their project. You're going to use either Vercel or Netlify, but preferably Vercel. But your mentor is going to tell you which one you're going to use. So all the projects are going to be deployed on either Vercel or Netlify, so that when you're doing it, the QA will check it. Your mentors will be seeing the work that you're doing. As you're pushing to GitHub, it will be automatically deployed on Vercel. Once you have connected it, your mentors will give you assistance on that. Clear? Great. Okay. Oman Pride says, please sir, do we get to request for meet up with the mentors or the evaluate if necessary? So if you think that you absolutely need a meet up with your mentor, please go ahead and talk with them, right? So think about this as a way you communicate with them. It's not one way. It's not a one-way trip, right? If you think like you need particular ideas on something, talk to them. That's why they are your mentors. But don't just come and ask them blank questions like, how do I declare a state? I mean, that's cliche. Those are things that we've already done. But if you're asking a question, you should ask a question. Okay, I am trying to do this. It's not working. I have done 1, 2, 3. It's not working. How can you help me? In that way, your mentor knows that you have already done some work. You have already done some research. They know what you have tried and it has not worked. And then they will be able to tell you that, no, don't do it like this. Do it like this, like this, like this. And then you can go ahead. Don't just come and say, how do I do this? No, that's a very terrible way of asking. You don't just come and say, how do I do this? You come with a problem. I'm trying to execute this, it's not working, but I have done 1, 2, 3. You can even send screenshots. You can even send a screen recording of your screen and say that this is how it's misbehaving. I have tried to do this. I've gone to this side and I've seen that this is the error. Once you do it like that, the mentor will be very, very happy to respond to you because you have made their work easy by telling them the problem and what you have tried so that they don't give you a solution that you have already tried. It narrows down it. The mentors are not here to, they are not hard to get, right? They are not kings. It's not like a master slave architecture. They are there to assist you people. But then for them to assist you people, you need to make the work also easy for them. It's not the only thing they are doing. Sometimes they may reply to you only in the afternoon, sometimes only in the evening, sometimes within the day. So be as active as possible so that immediately you know that your mentor is mostly available in the evening. Then immediately in the evening you can have an easier chat with your mentor. Hope that's clear, Mama. Okay. Do we have any other questions, worries, concerns? Okay, nothing. Just to mention, the mentors are the same people who are your co-trainers. So these are people whom you already know. We have Christian. Christian, say hi.
Good evening, sir. Hi.
Okay, great. We have Cyril. Cyril, say hi. Cyril, are you there? Okay, maybe could be having network issues. There's Susie. Susie, say hi to the people.
Good evening, sir. Hello, guys.
Great. So that's Susie. The rest, I think they could be having network problems, but you will definitely have them in your group. So they are people whom you already know. They supported you people during the training sessions. They are very nice people, very, very understanding, very, very available when you are serious, right? Only when you are serious. So please, okay, Dion says, please, what are the criteria that will be checked on the demo day? The criteria that will be checked on the demo days is even before the people that are going to be validated for the demo days, how serious you were. Your mentors are going to tell us if you were serious during the mentorship process, and we are going to review the work that you have done if it's worth demoing on that day. So two things, your proceeding to the demo days depending on two things: how you interact with your mentors, and number two, how much work, how much completion is, how complete is your work. Not necessarily that it's 100% complete, but if you have that work that you have been able to put in amount of work, and it has a necessary navigations, it's doing the things that it's supposed to do, and the mentor say yes, this person has been serious. Don't just think that if you know and you just disappear and appear on demo day and then we're going to take you. No, if your mentor just says that this person, we're not taking them, then we're not taking them, and they're going to be strict on that. It's not whether they like you or not, it's if you have been serious about the work. If you have been serious, because we are not going to present projects on that day to the public and to the partners and the investors and the sponsors who have been able to make this program happen, and we show them projects that are not even making sense. They'll ask, okay, finally, what did we do? We need to show them that these guys are good, and for us to show them these guys are good is for you to show us that you are good. It makes sense, right?
Yes, sir, understood.
Beautiful. So most of it is left on you. Communicate, respond, give feedback. If mentor says do this, do it. If you have problems, please tell them. If you're having difficulties with school, maybe there's a particular week that there are so many CAs, don't ghost your mentors. Don't ghost the group. Tell them that, good morning, sir, good morning, ma'am. I will not be able to attend any session this week because I'm preparing for this CA, or I am traveling to the village, or I am doing this which it will not make me available. At least at that time when they are submitting their weekly report, they will know that this person did not ghost. They were not available because of this. You will not be penalized. But if you just wake up and disappear in thin air, I know all of you are most of you are students here. Exams may come. You may even fall sick. Don't ghost. That's the worst thing that you can do. So do well to communicate that I will not be available at this time because of so. And the reason should be valid. Don't just wake up and say my left toe is paining, I will not be available. Go and cut the toe. Right? They should give reasonable excuses. These people are putting in their time and energy to get you people where you are supposed to be in the industry. Any other questions? But I don't submit it, so I finish it. Okay. Okay. Yes. Yes, John. John.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
I want to know, in the WhatsApp group, you mentioned that there are platforms. Are they online platforms, web apps, or mobile applications that we are going to build?
Web apps. Web apps. Highly with mobile approach first. It's mobile first. So you're building a web app, and your target is this web app is going to be opened on a mobile phone. Because when you're going to finish this project, when we share the links, I mean, you'll also be proud that at the end of the day, you will share this link on your LinkedIn that after you finish the bootcamp, this is what you were able to build. Somebody will see that and be like, wow, this is interesting. And they're likely going to click it from their phone, not from their laptop. And once they open the link from their phone, it loads very well. It's mobile responsive. It loads fast. It has a beautiful UI. It has a nice, simple animation. You can navigate very well. You have less broken links. There's no lorem ipsum. That makes it. Yes, I am thrilled to announce that I successfully developed this project doing it. Please, people should be thrilled to always announce these things. You don't know who is looking, right? You don't know who is watching on your profile. Be thrilled as much as possible. Don't feel like, no, this is you're supposed to be thrilled to announce it.
Okay, thank you very much, sir.
Thank you. Any other questions? Okay, without any other questions, I would want to wish you people the best of luck. Now I'm taking you people and handing you people to Christian, to Susie, to Salome, to Confidence, and to Cyril. And I really want to be sure that I'm really looking forward to seeing the great work, the great products that you are going to build. And please avoid going to duplicate somebody's code. This happened last year. Somebody went and cloned another person's code 100%. It is a very, very bad attitude. Don't go and wait for somebody to do it and you go to their GitHub repository and download their code and start editing as yours. And don't go and just get maybe some code or go and buy a template somewhere or go and take an open source project. This is where you are supposed to stretch your muscles and see how you can execute these things. So see as much as possible. Yes, you can go and see a template, maybe some design, but look at, can you execute the design yourself? Don't go and get a template and use. That's not the purpose. The purpose is you should see the template, you get inspiration from the template. Maybe you decide to do your own template on Figma, or you draw it on paper, or you look for that from that template and then you start coding your own, right? Here you want to flex your muscles. It is not about the fact that you're going to get the template and use. It will not help you in the long run because you're not going to flex your muscles and get the skills. You may make it to demo day, but then when you get the job, you are not able to do what you say you can be able to do, and you'll be fired within the space of no time. Because in the industry, it is productivity. We don't care who you are. It's productivity. If you can produce, you're coming there. If you're an alien, you can produce, you're coming there. If you're human, you cannot produce, you're out of it. So take this time and make this thing very, very good. And hey, please guys, make us proud. We have really invested a lot of energy. The sponsors, the partners, they have invested their resources for you people to build your skills, because they will also need you people. So show them that this process was not useless. Show them that this process was not just mere blah 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 or social media. Show them that as you're saying that you are thrilled to announce, if they call you to come and show what you are thrilled to announce, you'll be thrilled to show it. You'll be thrilled to present it and beat your chest that this is what I've exactly done, not shy away. So for as at now, I wish you all the best. I'll send a link on this for this of the Slack channel to the WhatsApp group, and you will join the channel. And tomorrow we'll put you people in your appropriate groups, and then your mentors will take over from there. That's about it, and let's have an excellent evening, and happy new year again. Okay, bye bye to everyone. Enjoy your evening.